Welcome. Welcome to Sweet Abby's Life. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Today, I thought that we should step out of the kitchen for a little bit and deal with something else today. So, I am going to be looking at our eyes. We have to take care of our eyes. Next time I'll be looking at other parts of our body, but today we're going to be looking at our eyes because I work grave shift and I've only been doing that for 2 years now, and since I started I can notice a drastic difference in my appearance and everything. And sometimes I come home, I'm so tired, I just don't do much of anything to myself. So today we are going to be looking at a very simple and quick recipe. I switch them up all the time because I make these periodically, and this is just going to be a basic recipe for eye serum. But before we start that, I want to show y'all something that I received in the mail a couple of days ago, and I was very excited because I always talk to y'all about this one, the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. And guess what? She brought out Nicole, a PhD, she brought out another book, and it is the Holistic Guide to Wellness. And in looking through this book has such a wealth of information because it has different protocols for different illnesses that you might have, or how to help them, how to control them. And I was really quite excited to receive this book. So I said I have to share it with my family. So this is another one of my books that I'm going to be adding into my repertoire. And that is it. And I already know about this one by Rosemary Castor. I have another one coming by her that I am quite interested to have as well, because y'all know how interested I am in all my, I call them my friends, my herbs and everything. So I am going to be very excited when that other book comes, because I just love getting different books and different things in the mail. Not that I get a chance to really read a lot of them like how I would love to, because I wish I had more time to do this, because I really do enjoy doing this. The recipe that I'm going to share with you is pretty short. So y'all know me. For those of you that know me would know that I love to share things with you. I love to explain things to you. So today what I want us to do is to look at a very quick eye serum that we are going to make. But before we look at that eye serum, this is my castor oil that I have here. And what I've been doing for a couple of months now is using, because I grew up, my gran used to give us a shot of castor oil every couple of months, and she used to put it in our hair. She used to put it on her skin. She used to do different things with it. So I always say the older generation knew a thing or two. And castor oil has some awesome benefits, but I realized that underneath my eyes were getting pretty dark, and it used to be dark. That's why I stopped wearing so much of the eye pencil or the mascara or anything like that, because I always felt that maybe that is what was staining my eyes. But I don't know if that was staining my eyes or not. But what I want to share with you all today on this is that I've been using this around my eyes for to help with the bags, and because actually my daughter is who told me, "Mommy, maybe you should try some castor oil," because she has been using the castor oil around her eyes, and she saw how beneficial it was. And she said, "Mommy, maybe you should try the castor oil." So I decided, okay, well, I'm going to try this castor oil and see how it works for me. So at night, I would just rub it around. I'm going to show you how I do it later. I would just rub it around my eyes, all my eyelashes, going all on top of my eyes and stuff like that. And I realized that on mornings, the bags were dramatically reduced. Well, not mornings, but when I have to get up to go to work, because I sleep more in the afternoon time. So when I have to get up at night to go to work and stuff like that, the bags were dramatically reduced. But I got lazy and I stopped doing it for a little bit now, and I realized that I am seeing some more bags and everything around my eyes. So I am gonna start back using my castor oil. So I just wanted to tell y'all that, introduce y'all to that. So after we finish making this recipe, I'm going to show y'all how to use it around your eyes. Therefore, we will cleanse our face. Because we have to start a clean face, so we will cleanse our face and then go from there. So let's get started. First ingredient I have here is some aloe vera gel, and I love this. I've been using this aloe vera gel for quite a number of years now, and I use it for a little bit of everything, and I like it. It is by Nature Republic. They have some that in the same container that are sort of knockoff brands, I would say, and they don't work quite. They feel a little bit more clammy to me, but this one is not clammy at all, and I quite like it. So that is going to be our base ingredient. Then I have a cucumber here, all washed, and just clean. I'm just going to use a piece of it because we are going to be putting some cucumber juice in our aloe vera, so we have to grate that. And then I have a few essential oils here that I'm going to also put in my serum. And this one I have here is peppermint. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the peppermint though, because peppermint burns a little. But I have some frankincense, and I love frankincense. And I have some cucumber essential oil, and this is awesome. These essential oils are good for the bags and good for the dark circles. And if you're getting a little crow's feet, actually my castor oil helps with the crow's feet as well. Then I have some rose hip oil. So we are just going to be making a little bit because we are going to be putting them in these cute little bottles. And I'm using these see-through bottles because I also have the amber ones. I wanted you to see the product when we are done. So I'm going to put them in these nice little bottles. And then I have my grater here and my other things. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to grate our cucumber. That let's just strain it out now so we can get our cucumber juice. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. All right, there I have my cucumber juice. So let's get to mixing. Now, as I said, this is a really simple recipe. So we are gonna get 2 tablespoons of our aloe vera gel. So it's my aloe vera gel. This is 1.5 here, so just a little bit more. Then that's 2 tablespoons, and then I'm going to put some of our cucumber juice, which is 1 tablespoon of cucumber juice, into our mixture. And you will see how super quick and simple this recipe is. And then it has a lot of goodness because these things are anti-inflammatory, antifungal, and they're gonna be good for the bags and the dark circles. So I'm just gonna put in 5 drops of the rose hip oil. Well, that looks 6, but and from the time we were young, they talked about how good cucumbers are for your eyes, and the older generation used to put the cucumber slices on, and it would reduce the bags. So I am putting more of my cucumber oil, and that is like 10 drops I put there, and I am going to put 5 drops of the frankincense. All right, because we don't want to make it too strong, because after all, it's going to be around our eyes. And then a little bit of vitamin E oil, just a little bit. So I just put a little bit of vitamin E oil, and we are going to stir this all together. Looking good, looking good. smells so good. I hope that y'all love this recipe. And I told y'all it was super simple. The next thing we're gonna do is just put it into our bottle with some steady hands. That's that. It seems to I need 3 of these bottles. So if y'all like this recipe, just let me know that you like this recipe. We can just put on our cover and everything. That is one. So we are going to use this for a couple of weeks and see what happens. Serum all done. I still have enough here for 1 more bottle, so I'm just gonna put that in. Okay, so I got exactly 3 bottles of serum, and this is going to be for our eye. Next thing that we are going to do, we are going to wash our face and start with a clean face. So so our face is all washed and our eyes are all washed and clean, and this is our serum that we are going to use for the next couple of weeks. So y'all can try this at home. This is just basic recipe, so you can try it. So what we are going to do is we are going to put this, ooh, that feels so nice. We're just going to put it around our eyes, around that tender area, and it is just cooling. It has no burn, it has nothing. And then on top of our eyes, I have some creases there that I would love to go away, but it's just not going away, and that is from squinting my face a lot. And underneath the other eye, roll. All right, and basically, family, that is it. And you could put this on at night before you go to bed. We're gonna try it for a couple of weeks and see what goes. I'm gonna keep it in the fridge to keep it nicely chilled, and then I don't want any sunlight to get to it. And that is that. I can see it underneath my eyes, and I can feel it underneath there. And let me show you how I would normally use my castor oil. I just put a little bit on the tips of my finger, and I just rub it around my eyes. And then I remember I've been doing this for a little bit. This is our castor oil. I just put it around my eyes. I have, the dark marks there from my glasses. That is something that you really can't do anything about, but this is our castor oil around my eyes. So we will do that and then just go to bed. And because what castor oil does too is that it draws out any inflammation that you might be having. It tend to draw out the information. What I would normally do with my castor oil too is put a little bit in my navel when I remember, just like everything else when I remember. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this more laid back recipe today of how I make my eye serum, and not only how I make my eye serum but how I apply it as well. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this recipe. So have a great week and an awesome day, and I will be back before you very, very shortly. Have a great day. If you like this recipe, just give me a like, a share, and subscribe. And try it with your friends and send me a comment. So have a great day.